We are getting ever closer to an important milestone for Space City, the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 mission.
We've been sharing some incredible stories and memories so far, and tonight our Jacob Rascon sits down with one of the people who quite literally helped put a man on the moon.
It's one small step for man.
Who could forget the giant leap for mankind?
I would look up and see the moon and say, by God, we were there.
Certainly not the mission control officers who made it happen, like Rod Lowe.
So yeah, I looked at it differently.
The Lowe family, originally from Beaumont, arrived in Houston in 1964.
We really came here with the idea of only staying 3 or 4 years.
Among the many unforgettable memories during Rod's 34-year career at NASA is the day he introduced his son Greg to Neil Armstrong.
And I asked Greg, I said, do you know who that was? He said, no, he didn't have the idea. And I said, we're going to make him first man on the moon. Greg was impressed for a 6-year-old. Yeah, I still get choked up thinking about it.
In fact, Rod gets choked up thinking about all of it.
Can anybody give me a good reason why we can't go around the moon in December? And nobody could right off the bat.
Even after landing on the moon 50 years ago, Rod remembers that almost immediately some at NASA were already talking about Mars.
They were those kind of guys that they were ready to go, see the unknown.
What was supposed to be a temporary gig, now Rod Lowe's legacy.
That was a signal to the Russians, we're number one, so.
Not only a front row seat to history, but a hand on the steering wheel. Rod Lowe worked on the Gemini, Apollo, and Space Shuttle programs as a remote site engineer, then flight controller, officer, and finally deputy chief. He retired from NASA in 1998 and still lives in the Houston area. Jacob Rascon, KPRC, Channel 2 News.